Hello, it's Lucas from Mercedes-Benz User Experience, and today we have a wonderful A200 AMG line to have a look around. As we can see from the front, we have the LED high-performance headlamps with the sharp daytime running light, as you'd recognise from most of the A-classes on the road these days. We've also got the beautiful chrome pins in the front grille, and just hidden behind the star here in the middle is actually our collision prevention assist radar, just preventing any potential incidents that could occur from the car in front of you slamming on the brakes out of the blue. We've also got the more aggressive front bumper styling, really looking fantastic on the AMG line, and this one is finished in the metallic digital white, really looking fantastic, and you can see the metal flakes there, but as I come around the side it really does shine in the sun. Now, as you can see on the rear windows, we actually have privacy glass back here, which is now a standard option on the A-Class. And just coming down to the alloys, we have the 18-inch AMG 5 twin spoke design, which is a more aerodynamic design on the A-Class. Coming around the rear of the car, again, we can see that we have the more aggressive or more sporty feeling bumper design with the exposed exhausts and the diffuser across the rear here. We've also got a new LED rear light design, which is split into two, which gives us a much wider opening when we do open up the boot. Now in here we have a full 335 litres worth of space, opening it all the way up to 1,195 litres should you fold down those rear seats. But you do have ISOFIX points on both of the outer two seats there, and you can see the top tethers hidden away behind them. Speaking of the rear passengers, they have plenty of room in the A-Class, and it's finished in the lovely Artico and Dynamica finish, as you can see here, with the integrated headrests again available on the AMG line. So the Artico is around the outside and the Dynamica is the suede-like material across the middle, and we've got ISOFIX points on both the outer two seats as I mentioned, and beautiful red stitching. The rear passengers can also charge up their phones via the USB Type-C port in the middle there, just allowing them more time on their devices should anyone be sat back there. Now just coming into the front passenger compartment as well, and the driver's seat, you can see the wonderfully designed AMG line seats with the integrated headrests and more bolstered design, just holding you in place that much better. And the Dynamica there really is very, very hard wearing. As we can see in front of the driver, we have the flat bottom steering wheel as well as the brushed stainless steel pedals just there, really finishing off the sportier look of the AMG line. Now what I'm going to do is open up the bonnet so we can have a bit of a look around the engine as well. So now that we're onto the bonnet, we can see the wonderful 1.3 litre petrol engine available in this car. It's an inline 4-cylinder engine producing 163 brake horsepower and producing 250 Newton meters of torque through a very wide band. The automatic gearbox, as this one has, will take it up to 62 in just 8 seconds and will reach 140 miles per hour, while still achieving between 46 and 47 miles to the gallon, which is hugely impressive indeed. So now that I've jumped into the front of the car, we can see the digital dash in front of the driver and the multimedia screen, both of which house the MBUX system, which I've covered in quite a lot of detail before, so I thought I'd cover a few different areas. First of all, you can see our vents here. We can actually turn them off by twisting, which is a very neat design indeed. And coming down here, we have the climate control for both the driver and the passenger just here. You can adjust fan speed and bits and pieces like that, but it's easier just to leave it on auto. And you can actually sync up both sides so that if it's just one person in the car, the whole car is to their desired temperature. We also have a USB Type-C charging point just here and the 12-volt adapter just on the right as well, with 2 cup holders there as well. We've got a laptop style touchpad, which is how we control the screen, as well as a touchscreen option as well, and the dynamic select just there, along with some quick selects for the other items that are available on the main screen in the A-Class. Now just opening up the little cubby here, we can see we have a USB Type-C charging port again, and plenty of room in there to store anything that you could really want. And the glove box here is hugely spacious, with even a little cubby in the top there, hidden away for the owner's manual as well. Just coming up to the actual driving controls, this car comes along with fully automatic windscreen wipers, so when it does get a bit wet outside, you don't even have to worry about turning those on. And we have all of our drive select on the stalk on the other side, so just down for drive, up for reverse, and the button at the end to park. We also have automatic headlights. They'll go on to dip beam automatically, and on the steering wheel itself we can adjust the cruise control and speed limiter options across here, and on the other side we can actually accept and decline calls, as well as adjusting volume and even talking to the car through these buttons. Now in the digital driver's display we can change that using the 3 buttons on the side here, but there is plenty of options to use. So we can have our map up here, for example, while still retaining all the important information. You can even go through radio stations should you want to, and you're not sacrificing on seeing how much fuel you have left or what speed you're going, for example. You can even go into here and see a G-force meter. In the styles here, we're currently in Sport, which is more of a yellow and black design, but if I go into Classic, you can see we go more into a blue and white sort of setup. Just like so. We can also go through various different information in the actual trick computer, such as consumption figures, should you want to have a look through that, as well as your driving dynamics or your RPMs. We can also see up here all of our light controls, and I'll just click this button just so that the lights do come on whenever you open up the doors, but we actually have an SOS button here as well, which would alert the emergency services to our location, and they'll be able to be sent out to us should we need them. So one not to hit in by accident at all. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Lucas. You can get me on 01323 465 028 or by calling into the Mercedes-Benz Wiesbaden dealership. If you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.